After 3 days of pretty hard wheeling, running trails like Radical Hill, Wheeler Lake, and Holy Cross, it was time for a change of pace. Our favorite thing to do is to explore new areas. Today we would take off north of Glenwood Springs with no agenda other than to see what amazing things we can find and hopefully end up at an epic campsite. Today did not disappoint, as we found what is arguably the most beautiful trail in Colorado and what may be my favorite campsite of all time.
Well, after the beatings we've taken the last few days, I am super pumped about this trail. It should have a lot of incredible views, a bunch of alpine lakes, and the trail that we're starting on is called the Transfer Trail, right out of Glenwood Springs. This might be a good spot to line up the rigs for a pick. Beautiful in here with these big aspens.
Hey, what's up everybody? I'm Kara and this is Matt with Ozark Overland Adventures.
And we are currently standing on Windy Point, which is a gorgeous overlook just north of Glenwood Springs in Colorado, and we are on day 4.
Yeah.
Day 4 of our 8-day trip through Colorado. The first 3 days were pretty
Obstacle-ish.
pretty intense, pretty technical. Lots of really fun technical trails. The first 3 days,
Chipmunk.
and little chipmunks running around here. He's look
Yeah.
at him. He's just checking us out.
He says, I want to be in the intro. Come on. Come on, you can come here. It's okay.
Where's he going?
Don't do that. Don't jump. It's not worth it.
So the first 3 days were very intense. We had specific. There's another one. I got another one. Look at him.
Oh, that one's pretty.
He is. He's more red.
That one's probably a
Okay, we're getting distracted. The first 3 days were very intense. We had very specific trails that we were running.
It's like the squirrel.
Yeah. So if you haven't watched those videos, go check those out. But starting today and the rest of this trip, it gets much more relaxed. We are just exploring northern Colorado. She's being very distracted by the chipmunk
Sorry,
here.
it's cute.
We are just exploring northern Colorado, north of I-70. We've never been here before.
Yeah.
And so far it is absolutely gorgeous.
The aspens are beautiful.
Absolutely gorgeous.
And
the
the
wildflowers
wildflowers,
are
yeah.
blooming too. So hit that subscribe button. We've got a goal to get to 75,000 subscribers, but you don't want to miss that content. So hit that bell notification because these are going to be fantastic. We don't know what we're getting into, but we're looking forward to it. Ozark Overland Adventures is proudly supported by the More Expo, the Midwest's #1 adventure travel consumer expo. Artemis Overland Hardware. They have one of the largest selections of overlanding gear available. Big Iron Overland Rally, where Overland Expo meets Music Festival. Shop Overland Apparel, your source for Ozark Overland Adventures merchandise and more. Open Road 4-Wheel Drive, makers of affordable, high-quality winches and recovery gear. Outback RV of Texas, the best place for overland adventure trailers. And Moon, makers of the Moonshade portable awning.
And this part of the trail is going to be
amazing views. I am so excited for that because I like taking pictures and I cannot wait to see the places that we're going. I know it's also been in Lifestyle Overland's video, and it's just being able to see the places that you've always watched on TV. Can't wait.
Well, in typical mountain fashion, we've got a rain shower that's popped up, which is very normal. If you've
Robert, you just had to go off and talk about this being wet. Ooh, I bet it would be messy if it were wet.
I mean, yeah. But if you've never been to the mountains before, this is a pretty common occurrence. Count on some kind of shower in the afternoon each day.
Matt is setting up the camera. And Goose is snoozing. He's a snoozing puppy.
All these wildflowers through here are gorgeous. As we mentioned, this is our first time up in this area. We are doing what we love, and that's exploring new places. We've never been north of I-70 before in Colorado. And oh my gosh, it is just gorgeous up here. Very different than anything we've seen in the other areas of Colorado that we've been to. Lots more meadows and wildflowers. It's just absolutely gorgeous. And I'm gonna pause right here because I've got to launch my drone for this.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Oh, you and I, we got it. Oh, we don't need no more. Oh, even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm. Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon. Side by side and through. No limit to what we can do.
All right, where was I? The scenery was just unreal, still is, but you know, I can only drone so much. I shot drone footage of what you just saw in the video. Kara then flew her drone to shoot reels for Instagram and TikTok. So if you're not following us on Instagram and TikTok, Ozark Overland Adventures, go do that. Kara does some amazing work there. She handles all that stuff and she's really good at it. So it's no secret that I love a good technical trail. I mean, I love pushing my Jeep to see what all it can do, what it can conquer. So that was, you know, what we were doing the first 3 days of this trip, was running more technical trails, like Holy Cross yesterday, Radical Hill the first day. Now we're just exploring northern Colorado, and oh my gosh, it's amazing. I am having such a good time right now, just seeing all these amazing things, all these beautiful places. This is what I love to do. And this is what we want to do in 3 years when we hit the road full time, is just explore and go see what kind of amazing things we can find. Does this make any of y'all just want to like ride a horse through this field?
Only if I could do it shirtless and with long hair.
So in planning this route, I used Gaia GPS. It is my go-to planner for a trip like this. I mean, we're gone 8 days, so we're not just wandering aimlessly on Forest Service roads. So I do have, you know, a route planned out using various resources. Gaia GPS's new Overland layer is incredible. If you haven't checked that out yet, you really need to. It's a fantastic layer, and it's the only layer, that and the MVM overlay are the only two layers that I'm using on this trip. I just really think it's that good. But used a bunch of different sources, trailsoffroad.com, a couple other websites that I know about that have trails, you know, kind of detailed, and we're patron supporters of Lifestyle Overland, so they share all their GPS data. And so I went in and just downloaded all their stuff. So what we're on right now is actually part of their high country trail, and used that as a foundation, mixed in some other trails here and there, deviated the route based on our needs for, you know, gas stops and water and that sort of thing, which I found using Gaia, and kind of pieced my own route together using Gaia's routing tools, and it's been fantastic. And once I got my route planned out, I was able to organize it into folders, put all the campsites and the routes and all the things, and then download that whole folder as a GPX file, and then share that with my friends so they have the route as well. So as far as for planning a trip like this, there is no better tool than Gaia GPS. If you haven't tried Gaia GPS, there's a link in the description for I think a 25% discount for the first year of Gaia Premium. And I've got several tutorials videos on my website to help get you started, because Gaia does a lot and it can be a little intimidating to learn sometimes, but it's really the best tool for the job.
What's this stone structure up here on the left?
I think that's natural. It's just where God dropped some rocks.
If we get camped by a lake, are you going to get your paddleboards out and your inflatable kayaks?
Oh, the paddleboard's definitely coming out.
Stars could be very good tonight too, depending on where we camp.
Anyone else see the bald eagle?
Yes, I'm flying low.
All right, we just got to this incredible campsite on this lake, and I found it with Gaia's Overland layer. There's a little campsite indicated there. There's actually someone in that spot, but then I saw this little road, and zoom here, there's that little campsite marker there, and lo and behold, it's this incredible campsite. So thanks, Gaia. Good job. What's up, Goose? What do you think, Goose? You like it? You like it, Ben?
You ready to swim?
Oh, I'm ready.
It's gonna be great.
Getting on my paddleboard.
Not as cold as Devil's Punch Bowl, but I'm sure it'll still be chilly.
And there's a little spot right here.
You can jump from this.
That's not deep enough.
Yeah, if you jump out there.
I mean, maybe.
If you jump out there, it's plenty deep enough.
Goose. No.
Goose is like, I'll do it.
Goose, I won't go swimming.
I'll go swimming, man.
Goose can't go swimming. We don't have his life jacket.
Oh.
Well, we pretty much got camp set up and just really soaking this in. What?
I found her.
You found her? Oh. We've been missing my wife. She's over there somewhere.
She didn't swim.
I don't know if you can see. Her and Goose apparently went for a walk. I mean, it's a beautiful place to walk. But, I mean, I don't know that we could have picked a better campsite. It is absolutely stunning. What do you think? Best campsite ever?
I'm thinking you can beat Paradise Divide.
Oh, Paradise Divide.
I gotta be honest.
But we didn't sleep good there because we were like 13,000 feet elevation.
That's true.
But yeah, Paradise Divide is pretty gorgeous.
This is
Porcupine Rim, also gorgeous.
This is up there.
But very windy.
This is beautiful.
And
the mosquitoes haven't been bad here.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. But we got great plans for dinner. I know there's multiple steaks being cooked. We're cooking elk fillets and some purple sweet potatoes. Grocery store didn't have regular sweet potatoes, but they had these really weird purple ones, so we're gonna try those. And there's fajitas going on. What are y'all cooking?
We're doing grilled chicken and squash.
Grilled chicken and squash. So I think we're gonna have an amazing time around the camp. It's only 5:30, so we got a lot of time to enjoy this. All right, for dinner tonight, we've got purple sweet potatoes that we've never had before. And then we've got an elk fillet that we've also never had before from the Honest Bison. I continue to be impressed by the meat that I'm getting from this company. They are absolutely amazing. So we're gonna try that tonight. The sweet potatoes are going in my Coleman oven.
My daughter would be jealous of that thing. I wouldn't have taken off, but I know you got an inflatable kayak like yours. Well, it's a raft. Yeah.
James's fajita. You get some skirt steak?
Flank steak.
Flank steak. Looks good. Peppers and onions. Looking good. You'll see what John's cooking up. Got 4 fillets.
Yeah, 4 fillets
and some potatoes.
Italian skillet potatoes.
Yummy.
Yeah.
Those are some big old fillets.
Yes, sir.
Dang. Those look good.
And a red.
Oh.
What do you think of the elk?
Do y'all need it?
It's better than the bison.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
Ben is gonna try paddleboarding for the first time ever.
Ooh.
Do you stand with your feet at an angle?
I did.
Kind of like that.
Oh,
Whoop.
oh, oh.
You need to be a little more right. There you go. A little bit.
Please fall. Please fall.
You're leading.
I think I'd rather do Holy Cross again.
Kara's going to try out her new Kokopelli pack raft that we got at Expo Pacific Northwest. Well, Kara has got her pack raft out.
Would you like to go on a sunset sailing?
A sunset sail?
Yeah.
Why, yes, let's. How's it feel?
Well, that's a little chilly.
I bet it is.
Trying out some Colorado leech there.
I can see the bottom from here.
Can you?
Yep, there went a leech.
Did it? Ooh, I do see the bottom. Look at the grass.
I know. There's another leech. I think that's the only thing in this lake is leeches.
Leading you.
I'm catching you.
I want to stop because I don't want to show you up.
Oh, okay.
There's several ducks.
So, don't try to push. Ben, don't do that. That's just, I knew you would. You're not making me fall in Leech Lake. Ben? Oh, I got like a little lagoon dock.
Come here and help me, babe.
I gotta get off this thing before.
This is a cool little spot right here.
It is.
Okay, I'll wait for you because I don't want to be in leech territory.
Oh.
You're in the way.
There we go. We've had an incredible time tonight sitting around the campfires. The sunset tonight has been gorgeous. So this is this may be my favorite camp spot in the history of ever. It's pretty darn awesome. But I'm going to end the video here. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. I'm curious. Let me know in the comments. Yesterday's video was hardcore wheeling. Series rock crawling, doing Holy Cross. This one was, you know, scenic and just gorgeous trails and, you know, lots of drone shots. I'm curious, which do you like the most? The hardcore wheeling or, you know, the beautiful scenic stuff like we had today? It's not going to influence what types of videos I make in the future because I like doing both. But I'm just curious what your thoughts are and what your personal opinions are. Be sure to subscribe. Like I said at the beginning, we've got a goal of hitting 75,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and I think we can do that. So if you're watching this and not subscribed, hit that subscribe button and hit that bell notification, because we've got 3 more days on this trip to go, and if the rest of it is like today, it's just going to be bonkers beautiful. Be sure and give the video a like. Check out our Patreon. We do record all of our routes, mark waypoints and campsites. Marked a bunch today as we found them, but obviously we stayed at this one. So if you're interested in, our GPS data, if you're interested in, supporting us, if you like the content we're putting out and want to support us that way, check out the Patreon, links in the description. And if you're interested in Ozark Overland Adventures merchandise, such as the sweatshirt, go to shopoverlandapparel.com. And we'll start again in the morning. Bye.